G'day everyone, welcome to another episode of LSPDFR Australia. I'm Darkmyre and today we're doing another Emergency 000 paramedic patrol. So as you can see, we are in a Victorian ambulance and we'll be working with the Victorian Ambulance Service today, taking calls for things like patient transports and injured civilians and things like that. As with the firefighter episodes, we're going to be going back to base between calls, and I'll be cutting out generally the return to the hospital unless it's part of the call and sort of the waiting time in between calls, so you guys can get to see just the action and none of the boring waiting bits. I do apologise for the quality of the ambulance model. It's still the only ambulance sprinter that's available in the game at the moment. Unfortunately, as you can see, we turn the lights on, they don't really look that bright at all, and yeah, it's pretty dodgy, crappy light bars, unfortunately. I believe there are some Australian modders working slowly on a Australian designed sprinter, that'll have some better light bars and things like that, but it is a slow process, so it's not out just yet, but hopefully very soon. So yeah, as I said, we'll cut back to you guys when we get our first call of the day.
Any available unit in the South Los Santos area? We've got a medical emergency in Strawberry.
And I'm not sure if these are legit sirens for Victoria.
Requesting all available units to attend.
They're the sirens that I had in my Victorian pack, so hopefully they are. So we're responding now to a victim having a stroke. Looks like it's going to be down here in the Ghetto. Quite a dangerous area for ambulance service, but we have to go where the calls take us. At least it's nice and close by. Let's see. Is it going to be this lady here? Confused if it is, because she doesn't look like she's having much of a stroke. Alright, so it looks like she's okay. She just needs to get to the hospital, basically. Back here, ma'am. And if you'd like to go and hop in, so urgent treatment. So we have a time limit on this one. I'm not sure if this is going to give us a like a collision meter, so if we hit things it'll go down. But as we can see, their health is already not too good. Just freaking jump across the train tracks. It sounds like there's there was a bloody metro tram coming, but that's alright. We managed to avoid it, thankfully. Out the way, taxi. Oh, bit of frame lag there for some reason. Goddamn taxi not getting out of my friggin' way, Jesus Christ. It's probably not that dissimilar from actual real traffic though. Really? So thankfully, cut our siren off now. That medic should assist her. Hopefully. Do we have to get closer? What's going on here? There we go. So he should then take her into the emergency ward and make sure she gets the treatment that she needs today. That's good. Our first call and a nice, quick, successful one. And yeah, the patient health did go away, and our sirens turned off automatically. I do like that feature. So we're back into our little waiting bay, and I'll cut back to you guys when we get our next call.
Any available unit in the South Los Santos area? We have a medical emergency in Chamberlain Hills.
So it looks like we've got another stroke down in the same area.
Ocean 12. Requesting all available units to attend.
Not sure if there may be some dodgy drugs being circulated in the Ghetto or something that could be causing people to have strokes. So I'm not sure if this one times us on the way there, if it's only once we've got them in the ambulance trying to get them back. Let's see, should probably back into here. I think there's a entry point in the back of this complex, so we'll lead the lady out this way. That should give us a nice clean run onto the road to get back to the hospital nice and quickly for her. Well, assuming it's another lady anyway. It could be a bloke, we never know. So no partner with us because unfortunately there's no EMS uniforms yet for EUP, which the partner plugin uses. Yes, it's going to be a gentleman. He's going to come down the stairs and we'll lead him out to our ambulance. A lot of transport calls so far today. Hopefully we can get some other types of calls soon. Would be good for some variety. What the hell's going on with this damn lag all the time? Seriously? You're gonna have a big massive brawl while you're having a stroke?
We've got a 1099.
And now we've got friggin' gunshots, they've killed our patient, we're getting the fuck out of here. Oh, things are out of hand. Things are well and truly out of hand. Should probably stay on scene, but I'm going to pull around to the front at least, since we don't really have to worry about that guy. Why is there two bikes? The most randomest thing ever. So it looks like all the gangbangers have cleared off now. So hopefully we can revive our poor patient that was having a stroke, decided to fight with some gangbangers, and got his dumbass killed. Unfortunately, the animations still don't line up properly for this CPR minigame, so it's going to look rather wrong here as we just put our hands through the guy's back. Let's see if we can revive him and get him back to the hospital. Slowly building that pulse back up. Come on, stay with me. You can do it. You can do it. Oh. Nope. You can crash the plug-in, it looks like. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'll get back on duty and back to the hospital, and we'll see you all guys on the next call.
Dispatch to all South Los Santos units. We have a medical emergency in Strawberry.
Alright, so we've got another issue in Strawberry that we need to respond to.
One
No details, just a medical emergency. Watch out, lady! No fucking kamikaze attack, just fucking watch where you're going. So, not very far from the hospital, which is good for them. Nice speedy response time. Looks like it's going to actually be at the petrol station. Should almost fuel up while I'm here, but gotta stay focused on the job, unfortunately. And they're going to be right out the front of the petrol station. We need to go assess their injuries and figure out if they can be let go with some minor treatment, or if we need to take them back around the corner to the hospital. So let's see. What's going on there, mate? Do need to add some more features, I think, to this call out, so you can actually do a little bit more than just wait for the animation. But I'm not really sure what to add. So if you have any ideas for things you might like to see in paramedic callouts in the future, feel free to drop a comment down below, because this is a pack that I've been working on. So fractured ribs, you're going to need some medical treatment, mate. Follow me over here. Round to the back. Hop in, don't mind the cage. Because I think this original model comes from a British police model, so that's why there's the prisoner cage in the back. And you know what? No, I won't fill up. I was going to say, oh, well, I may as well fill up since he's not an urgent patient, but that would not be remotely realistic. No ambulance is going to stop during a call to friggin' top up the tank. I mean, maybe if they couldn't get back to the hospital any other way, but I don't think so. We'll pull up in this lane that we know we have to get right over here, so the guy will come over and get the patient out. Lead him into the emergency ward and they'll get him treated. So I'll be with you guys on the next call that we get.
Any available unit in the South Los Santos area. We have an ambulance call in Chamberlain Hills.
Alright, so this is a nice simple one. Looks like we've just got a patient transport call. Don't need to rush for this, I don't believe.
12. Requesting all available units to attend.
We need all available units dispatched. We only need one ambulance. So these types of calls, generally it's somebody that needs to come into hospital for a regular checkup or some sort of routine treatment of some description, and for whatever reason they're a bit freaking speech impaired like me. No, a bit mobility impaired, so they need some assistance getting into the ambulance and to the hospital. They might not have their own transport. Might be a frail elderly, something like that. So it's not an emergency call, so we don't need to go lights and sirens for this one. We can go nice and relaxed and enjoy a bit of traffic. Not that traffic in this game is very enjoyable generally, but you'll see the lights are a lot quicker now. That's with my new handling mod, Better Advanced Meta, or BAM. It tweaks, I think, all of the traffic lights. There might be some that are a bit slower still. I haven't found any yet. So it's possible. It also changes a lot of the handling, so cars handle a lot more realistically. They have slower brakes, they take more damage when they hit things. They have better top speeds that are a bit more realistic as well. This fucking jackass, just cutting off an ambulance. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Just because I'm sick of the friggin' AI traffic as they still get in my goddamn way. Holy shit. Fucking idiots, a lot of them. Alright, so I think it's going to be that entrance there that we go through. Like the injured civilian ones, we just basically lead them back to the ambulance and drive them to the hospital. We don't need to check them for injuries or whatever, because they need to go to hospital for some other reason. Don't tell me this dude's stuck behind a fence. That's going to be a bit tricky. It's a bit more than mobility impaired. Come on, buddy. This way. This way. Where you going? Come on. Come on. Figure your shit out. You're mobility impaired, not brain impaired. I mean, you're a GTA AI, so you're kind of brain impaired, but that's besides the point. Come on, buddy. And of course, because he's mobility impaired, he's walking at fucking 1 kilometer a day. Wonderful. Could almost bloody go fill up the tank and come back and he'd be out here waiting for us by the time we got back, I reckon. Oh, where you going? No, come back here. Oi! Follow me this way. Didn't know they start wandering off if you get too far ahead. That's interesting. Come on. There you go. You made it out of the flats finally. Now can you make it into the ambulance, please? For the love of God. And this is why I would not be an ambulance person in real life, because I am way not empathetic enough, I don't think, to deal with patients that are sick and injured and things like that. So, no, hurry the fuck up, get in the damn ambulance, you bastard, hurry up. Freaking job to do here. So we will put our lights on for the return journey, since we do have a patient on board. We want traffic around us to treat us with a little bit more caution and consideration as we run a red light across train tracks, because we've got our lights on. Someone there's apparently got a new horn and likes to honk it randomly. I'm not going to wait for these lights and all this traffic. I've waited for a bunch of lights already this episode. And it's not my favourite thing at all. Can't really safely get through here. Oh, we could probably actually squeeze through on the side. We do have patient health, but I think that only goes down if we hit something with this call. So we do have to drive with a bit of care and consideration. Thankfully, it's not a very long drive back to the hospital. And we'll pull up in the ED lane again, and this guy will probably help him back in again. Like all this dude does is stand in here, smoke cigarettes, and take patients in for us. Pretty cruisy job if you ask me. Ooh, and now he can friggin' move. Bastard. Lying about the whole thing. Oh, and some other jerks parked in my spot, so I guess I'll be parking in the middle again. Well, I'll be back with you guys when we get another call.
Dispatch to all South Los Santos units.
Oh my god, another call in the friggin' Ghetto.
In Chamberlain Hills.
Busy day in the Ghetto today, that's for damn sure.
1 Ocean 12.
Requesting all available units to attend.
So again, we don't have any details. Dispatch is really shitty at giving us details on ambulance shifts. We have to have a chat to the union rep, I think, and get that sorted. Because it's no good rocking up on a scene having no idea what you're going to need when you get there. Really? You're going to block traffic across a fucking tram line while there's a tram coming? Are you fucking insane? Thank God they got clear of that intersection. Because obviously being a paramedic, we'd have to interject if they didn't. Alright, so it's going to be in, I think, this block of units there, so we'll pull up on the grass here rather dodgily. Why not? And let's go see what we've got this time. Hopefully not another bloody slow ass. Where even are they? I would assess their injuries if I could see them. Oh, what's in here? Oh, there they are, right there in front of the... Went right past the blasted. Alright, so how are you going today? What's the problem as you walk through your door? Jolly good. Probably going to fuck this call out up, but let's see if we can figure it out. Oh mate, it's just like frozen in place there, like what the fuck just happened? Oh, and he's popped back through the door. Minor cuts and scrapes. Well, mate, you don't need an ambulance for some minor cuts and scrapes. Why don't you go down to the walk-in clinic and they'll get you patched up if you need to. Otherwise, just see your GP when you're able to. So we'll treat him and be on our way. Should probably add some animation there where I give them a men pack or something to make it a bit more realistic, like Better EMS do when they treat the player. But we will be back en route to the ambulance station or hospital. I'll probably get fuel on the way, and I'll see you guys when we get our next call from the hospital.
Any available unit in the South Los Santos area?
Shit.
We've got a medical emergency in Davis.
So just finished fueling up, and we've got a call of someone having a heart attack just up the street. Thankfully, we're very close by, so we should be able to get there in time. As long as traffic doesn't get in our friggin' way, holy shit. It's at the Lucky Plucker. Well, that's some good advertising for them, I'm sure. Damn it, I forgot we've got Siren Mastery, so we're going to have that siren now till I turn it off. Lovely. So it looks like she may have had some treatment on scene and just needs some follow-up treatment at the hospital. That's good. Oh, ma'am, over here near this noisy-ass ambulance. Hurry the fuck up, thank you. And so again, she needs urgent treatment having had a heart attack. We got a haul ass. Thankfully, we're only like 200 meters away though, so it should be all good. We're going to go backwards through the drive-through. And we'll cut across here, so we're now going the right way. Round through that intersection, round the corner and into the ED. Oh shit. Didn't mean to hit that sign. Oh, an old mate's not here. Interesting. Oh, there he is, dropped in from the ceiling. We don't need no firefighter poles, we just spawn out of the roof and drop down. This, much simpler. Well, that lady's going to be another successful patient saved. And we will be back in service waiting for our next call.
Dispatch to all South Los Santos units. We've got an injured civilian in Davis.
So we've got another call in Davis. This time it's just an ambulance call.
1 Ocean 12.
So we don't get details. What the hell are you doing? Just get out of my way. Bloody idiot, Monaro. Don't do it. Thank you. So, looks like it's actually going to be here at the metro station. That's interesting. I haven't had one of these ones before. Going to park across the road. Turn our siren off. And make sure it's clear and cross. Make sure this poor lady's okay here on the transit line. Hey man, what's going on here today? You want to stand up and let us know what your problems are? We really need to find some better animations for this stage of this call out. Or at least get it so they don't freaking spin around and face the wrong way. Because that looks stupid. Don't walk onto the tracks, you stupid idiot. Deep laceration, so we're going to take her in for some further examination. Ooh, shit, nearly get hit by a tram.
Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds.
That's about right.
Come on, lady.
Hey, hold up, boy.
Got a pedestrian crossing right here, so we should really lead her across there that way. We'll wait for the tram to go past, of course. Be good if someone could make a Victorian, like, tram skin for that light rail. I know we've got one for Sydney, but nothing for Melbourne yet. And they are sort of the tram place of Australia, I guess. Oh, is this guy ever going to go, or should we just cross? Fuck it, I think we... Oh, I was about to say, I think we'll just cross, and there he goes. It's nearly some famous last words. Now we'll cross. Come on, ma'am. Over here. Yay, fuel's going up. Thankfully, we've got a full tank, and not much longer left on our shift, so... doesn't really concern us that much. Yep, she's still following us. It's good. I've taken a bit of damage to the back end there. I don't remember having anything hit me. Get in, ma'am. There you go. So, no alerts about urgent transport or anything, so we just have to get her back there. She's only got some lacerations. We would have treated any bleeding on the scene, and then we just want to make sure that she's all okay after that. I'll put our siren on for running reds like that, because it's a much safer option than just running through on lights alone. Oh, we've got another unit responding there, it looks like. Or at least coming out for a drive. I don't think he's meant to be patrolling, but maybe he thinks otherwise. We're just going to jump the curb and get around here, because I'm getting really, really impatient now. Oh, and apparently this dude's already coming out for us. Must be our old mate Smoko Break there. So they'll get let in. Just make sure that everything's okay with her. She doesn't collapse or anything. Nope, that's all good. Excellent. Well guys, I think that is going to do it for this ambulance patrol. I'm not sure how long it's going to be until I edit it down, because there were a few dud calls and a few broken calls in the middle of things. But I hope you guys have enjoyed a bit of ambulance patrols. It's been a little while since we've done one. And I hope you've enjoyed the Melbourne ambulance for something a little bit different as well. Hopefully we'll get some more ambulance patrols in the future and have them more frequently than they have been. Just need to do some more work, I think, on the paramedic calls. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you have any feedback, don't forget to leave a comment down below. And I'll see you all on the next patrol very, very shortly. Until then, cheerio.